Good morning, Mr. Tan, VPs, teachers, and fellow Christians. I'm one more Daniel from class 4-7, and today I will be advocating about racism. On the bus, have you seen people glance at you sideways? Or when the seats beside you are empty, but instead they choose to stand up? These are examples of racism that still occur in our daily life. People discriminate against you and choose to stay away from you or watch you warily from a distance. These are common practices of racism that I myself have experienced in my daily life. This type of racism may seem bad and may hurt your feelings, but in the past, it was worse. In 1619, the people of the era thought that white people were superior to colored people. Due to this, the whites could not stand to see the coloreds on an equal standing as them. The whites then forcefully enslaved the coloreds and made them do all the hardships to allow themselves to enjoy their life comfortably with no need for them to do any grueling everyday task. This type of racism, compared to the racism still occurring today, seems horrible. The coloreds get physically and mentally broken down and have to suffer to allow the whites to live comfortably. We should be thankful that we are not living in that age anymore, but as of now, racism is still circulating around the world. It may not be as bad as the past, but it is still quite serious. Different countries have different people who see racism differently. Westerners see racism as verbal and physical bullying of a person due to their race or skin color, while here in Asia, it's more of a verbal bullying rather than physical. We as Asians get picked on because of our features, thin slits for eyes, our distinct accent, our skin color, the list goes on. People keep finding things to discriminate against us. People need to realize that we all have our differences and we all have our similarities, and that we all live on this planet Earth as one species, humans. So why do they discriminate people by their race or looks? Why do we not just live harmoniously together while we sort of discriminate at all? We as the next generation of leaders can end it all. We can end racism bit by bit, slowly and surely. We can start with our family, and then our friends, and then we can spread the message to total strangers on social media platforms. We can then inculcate this message against racism to the next generation, and then they can teach the next generation about it, and it will go on. The world we live in can finally be harmonious if we just take the first step. Will you walk this journey with me?